Hey everybody, so what do we do if someone shows interest in our Facebook post? And sometimes we can get a bit lost, or we're not sure what to do when this happens. So there are three things that I do there, and I call them the three magic questions or the three magic phrases. The first thing you don't do is send a whole heap of information. The next thing you don't do is try to be salesy and try to sell. And but what we're trying to do here is build a relationship. So there are three things I do. The very first thing I do is ask, what is it that interests you about? Okay, so depending on what they've come back and, they may have private messaged you and say, hey, what are these juice beans? Or, what are you up to? Don't go straight into the juice beans and how much they are, or like how many fruits and vegetables they are. What we want to do is we want to draw out what it is they're looking for. We want to build that relationship. So what is it that interests you about the juice beans? They might be asking about the business. What is it that interests you in my post? Okay. Now, you may, if you're trying to do your 5 times 5, your daily, 5 times 5, your interactions, you might get a like, and then you might send a private message. You go, hey, thanks for liking my post. What is it that interests you about the blah, blah, blah? And then you start listening. We're about trying to draw out what it is they're looking for. We're training to become master askers. Don't go into the juice beans, just go and talk about them. We want people to talk about themselves, and we want to build that relationship, okay? So they tell you, they might want more energy, they might want more money, they want to lose weight. The next thing you do is, don't be the expert, all right? I know I say don't be the expert, and I tell you to learn skills to become an expert in your business, but they're really, people really aren't interested in how many fruits and vegetables they are, unless they're a nutritionist or a dietitian or a coach of some sort. They want to know, what is it? What does it do for me? So the next thing you do is feel, felt, and found. I know how you feel. I felt the same way. I was overweight, was lacking energy, I was nanny napping every day. And then I found the juice beans. I was just on Facebook and blah, 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 blah. Your story. This is your story. Okay? When I talk to close friends, the first thing they ask is, what's your story? So with people we don't know very well, just share your story. That's how I felt. I know how you feel. This is how I felt. Share with them. And I found this works. Okay? Now, if you don't have a story as yet, then you share someone else's story. Okay? Or you could share the potential of what these could do for you if you're only new on the product. I know how you feel. I felt the same way, and this is why I think I should go on to these. I found these, I'd read all these testimonials and things like that, and I think these will really benefit me. Now, if they're a close friend, they'll trust you enough to try it with you at the same time. All right? So that's number 2. And the second thing is, you've built that relationship, okay? Here, you talk about your story, then you talk about the juice beans, then You talk about JBT, the recipes. It's an amazing program, amazing program. The third thing is, once you've built that relationship, if I would you. Now, the power of solidifying this is that you get to know what they want. And you get to know if they want more health or more money. If they want more health, if I sent you more information, website, a product video, a product image, if I sent you more information, would you be interested in reading it? You know, 99% of the time they'll say yes. Because you've solidified these questions, it might be money. If I sent you a video, would you be interested in watching it? Absolutely. Boom. Boss babes. Mummy's on a mission. Girls just want to have fun. Your Zoom event, your launch, our team launch. Those are all the business videos that are found in your team manual or your starter guide. And that's all, guys. That's all you do. It's so easy. Don't make it too complicated. You don't have to go into the science of the fruits and the vegetables. You don't, oh man, I still don't even know it. All I know is there's 26. So that's all I know. I don't exactly know what they are, but this is what works. What is it that interests you? This is what Adam and Kerry use. Feel, felt, found, your story. Share your story with the products. And then after you've solidified this, you'll know which one to go for. If I, for health, sent you my website, would you be interested in reading more? And I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Okay? If I sent you a recording, this is for the business, would you be interested in watching it? Absolutely. Now, if I'm in a rush, I kind of do a bit of a cheat. For this one, I'll send Boss Babes. And I'll go, if I sent you a recording, would you be interested in only watching the first 20 minutes? Because the first 20 minutes is about the product. And I reiterate, don't watch the rest, just watch the first 20. It talks all about the product, okay? Most of the time they'll watch the rest and they'll say, I'm not interested in the business. I'm like, cool, and they'll go, but that was amazing. That woman that talks about her son, how he was spoiling himself, that was amazing. That's all you do. When someone shows interest, or if someone likes your post or comments, you send them a message, go, hey, thanks for liking, thank you. Thank you for liking. What is it that interests you? Listen to them, build that relationship. I feel the same way. I know how you feel. I felt the same way. This is what I found. Last one, if I would you. Then you follow up the next day. Okay? Keep it simple. Keep it simple, guys.